Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Kotama and Academy Citadel. This is a Metroidvania that I've seen kind of bopping around a few places. Actually saw some dev stuff on a few dev forums, on a few websites, and also ended up getting an email for it about a week before release. I ended up responding to it a little bit late because, you know, life gets in the way and you don't get to check your email every day. But they were able to send it to me before release by about 2 days. So we're covering it now. Obviously, the release was as of the release of this yesterday because the embargo's pretty late in the evening. So I went ahead and just pushed it to the next day. So we're going to go ahead and jump on in. Start a brand new game. All of these empty. I have not tried this yet. It says recommended on a controller. Players seeking narrative focus, fully immersive, and tougher challenge. And of course, reality, I think we have to beat the game to be able to get to that. I'm going to go with just recommended. Normal difficulty seems like the normal way to try these. Offers a moderate difficulty for the well-rounded gaming experience. Difficulty cannot be changed during the game. Platform jump assist can be enabled. I don't know if I'm going to actually end up getting that. I did look in the options and it showed it. Oh, we've actually got proper cutscenes? What? That's intriguing. Among all who walk the halls of Carmel, there emerges those whose radiance outshines all others. That one shall ascend as the ultimate pinnacle, the Carmel Star. Carmel sounds tasty. I could go for like some 100 grands or some Carmelos. Anyway, aim for the Carmel Star for the stage that blinds with brilliance. Okay. We've got interesting little scenes there. I do think a lot of these look interesting. And yeah, where you break and transcend. Yes, I am aware this is going to have a number of anime waifus, but I decided to pick it up for the Metroidvania aspect. We are going to ignore the fact that there's anime waifus. For the promise that time cannot be erased. Guided by starlight, Kotama, you arrived at the Citadel. And yes, I do have streamer mode enabled, so hopefully I don't get copyright claims for this. Will you become the next Carmel Star? Maybe. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But what really kind of caught my attention with this was a bit of the platforming sections, and a number of the combat bits that they showed in like the preview stuff looked really interesting as well. Reminded me of a slightly more anime, Bloodstained, which, if you know, that is a game I loved. I actually played that to the point where I had most of the skills maxed out. Only those who really shine during an election campaign get to become the Carmel Star. Okay. Guided by starlight, Kotama, you arrived at the Academy Citadel. Hello, Miss Kotama. Are you dozing off? Yes, yes, yes. Guide? You're explaining how to join the Carmel Star election. Why does this sound familiar? This joining for an election kind of thing seems like there was a recent JRPG that did a similar thing. Anyway, just try to stay awake next time. I'll do my best. Yay. Enough with the intro. Let's head to the registration office or we'll miss the deadline. You still seem half asleep. Take a Luminite to get yourself refreshed. Cool. It's pure crystal formed of condensed chrono fluid. Kotama can consume Luminite to restore her chrono shell. Also serves as currency for transactions with students. The chrono shell is an energy shield woven from chrono fluid, protecting Kotama from harm. Hold B to consume Luminite and restore the chrono shell. The Jade Life is Kotama's life core. When Kotama takes damage with her shell depleted, it consumes life jades. Okay. And she'll die from that. Okay. Hold B to consume it to restore her chrono shells. But what if I want to just save those? Fine, we'll use one. Oh, it used all 20. Okay. Ya butts. So I'm going to try and see if the controls have anything funky about them. There is a slight delay to the stop, but that's going to be not terribly unexpected. Who put these flowers there? They don't really smell like anything. I think if I remember from the footage correctly, you can hop off of those eventually. Got a little jet engine. Heard some bots went berserk in the lower levels. Yay. I have a feeling that hurts us. It does not. Okay. Can we actually not jump on that? No. Nothing special about this. The fish head gang? I only caught the end of that. That's confusing. Disciplinary supervisors, aren't those supposed to handle those rogue? Chloe and the others went to the art academy days ago. There's a lot of background discussions going on. Press A to jump higher. Can I go like, boop? It says press A to jump higher. We still can't quite reach that. Because, yeah, it's just how long we hold the A determines how high we jump. So I can't quite get up to that. I don't think I have an attack just yet. No, none of the other buttons I have do anything yet. Okie dokie. What are you? It's something... Shut the... Okay, it's too late to take a detour now. Look, there's an umbrella spear on display. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. So now we have a weapon. As I suspected, Miss Kotama, you have a knack for controlling chrono fluid. This umbrella spear is actually a weapon powered by chrono fluid. It's a dangerous device that needs a lot of training to handle properly. Kind of like the little floating Wheatley guy, oddly enough, and I don't know why. He's like Wheatley with a parade hat on. I know that's a weird observation, but let's practice handling it first. Balance weapon suitable for both offense and defense. Press X repeatedly, perform basic attacks. Okay. Enemy is covered in fluid and shows a purple outline. Press Y to trigger the fluid detonation, dealing damage while restoring Chrono Shell. So we have a heal that is not those crystals. Defeating an enemy coated with it also restores it, and hold LB while in the air to remain airborne for a brief period of time. So what do these do? Oh, these are our gems. Okay. Can I not go back? Oh, I can. I've already forgotten how to float. Okay, so that's how we float. How do I get up there then? There we go. Gimme. I want all the money early on, or bad things are going to happen. Okay. What are you? Why do you look special? Yeah, I guess that is just a nothing. So I don't want to be using that stuff to heal unless absolutely necessary. That teaches us how to do that one. And that just restores... Oh, it also gives us... Okay, so we get that from defeating enemies too. So I have a feeling that's going to be farmable. Oh, aww. Well, there's at least one we can break for a bunch of that stuff. I want back up there, game. Why are you mean to me like this? I see the gems. I see the gems. It won't let me jump back up, though. Someone just dashed by? Why, yes, they probably did. Nothing there. I'm going to be ignoring a lot of the background stuff. If when an enemy strikes when emitting a yellow light, press the LB to deflect the attack. And yes, I did have to adjust my microphone just then. Okay, so that's our parry. Coat the target in a large amount of fluid. Okay, so we have parries now. Hi. The dog. Can we pet the dog? Sleeping in such a weird pose, huh? There's a notebook next to it. Seems to be an observation record of this cat. Oh, it's a cat? That looked like a corgi to me for some reason. Looks like it's always snoozing right at 17:55. So why is it snoozing at 17:55? Okay, so it doesn't restore a ton. What can we do with this? That seems like it should be a something. And yeah, we can't seem to get up high enough to get that back up onto those shelves, which is kind of irritating. So what is that doing? Okay, so did that change? Shit. Can I actually get a parry option in here? Okay, I guess I am going to have to heal. How do I heal again? Which button was it? Okay. Yeah, I do wonder why we have the blue now. Very strange. I'm not sure what the blue is intended to mean. Hold on a second, Miss Kotama. Is it because we got damaged, like, properly? You're out of temporal coils. Are you feeling anything unusual now? There's some strange rifts around us. Temporal stasis is caused by an overflow of chronofluid. Picture a regular space-time like a movie reel. Right now, this Academy Citadel looks like a reel torn to shreds in time stasis. Anything caught in it, be it living beings or machines, becomes extremely dangerous. That's where the temporal coils come in. This stuff, developed by the Student Council, mends fractured space-time, but they deplete in the process. This device next to us is a rewind station. Restock your temporal coils. As for other features, try exploring them firsthand. Okay, so going into unexplored rooms consumes temporal coils and advances the timeline. Once all temporal coils are spent, the Citadel enters a state of temporal stasis. The status of students and enemies will change over time. As they're consumed, time gradually progresses. This alters the behavior and dialogue of the students. Conversations can be... Oh god, this one has a time mechanic? Oh man, that's gonna suck for me because I like to wander. So we're gonna be out of temporal coils a lot. But to return to an earlier point in time and try again. Prolonged exposure to a chronofluid-saturated environment will cause erosion. Time progresses as temporal coils are consumed. Enemies will grow stronger with the deepening erosion. The rewards for defeating them will also increase. Okay, so hard mode, if you actually want it. I'm assuming that's going to be like a save point, if I had to take a wild guess. Saves your current status and game progress. Yup, called it. And when you use a rewind station or rewind at 1, your game progress is immediately saved. The progress at the last checkpoint will be cleared. And most enemies will respawn. So it's our campfires. So if we go this way, we've got multiple enemies now. But there's nothing we can do to go back, so... Definitely want to be using these. I think that the animation for the save spots is a little bit on the long side. Recording this. Okay, this booth is temporarily closed due to unforeseen circumstances. My apologies for the inconvenience. I suggest following the guide to explore other attractions for now. If you have urgent business, you can find me in the warehouse. Warehouse? Oh, their house. Okay. How is it floating without a base? Magic? No, it's a hologram. They tend to do that. You're not worthy of being anyone. What? Going anywhere without registrating for... Oh, we can't actually... Can we... Oh, we can't go through there. We don't have our crawl ability. Kotama, meet Chizaru, the Secretary General of Student Council. She's in charge of everything for the Carmel Star election. Welcome to the registration office. You must be Kotama, I assume. Those are some freaking lowriders. You can't tell me you didn't notice that. Anyway, you know me. Yes, I've heard all about you from the president. She's pretty intrigued. An exchange student like you is a rare find. If I'm not mistaken, you're here to sign up for the Carmel Star election, right? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Well, about the election, we are currently facing some complications. You've run into those fish heads, right, Kotama? I mean, yeah, we saw those. Yeah, those fish-headed students banding together as the Fishhead Gang. They're causing trouble by rigging votes, intimidating candidates, and messing with our systems. Yay! For everyone's safety, I had to close candidate registration. Sure, I'll deal with them. Sure about this? They can be quite tricky. No worries, if this drags on, I won't be able to join the election. Okay, so Student Terminal features a map and a database, assisting students in locating themselves and automatically recording encountered events. Okay. It proves your status as a Carmel Star candidate. You can also check for maps and information whenever you need. Okay, keeps track of current votes. Yes, every student can vote for their favorite Caramel Star candidate. Your vote percentage shows how many votes you secured compared to the total. This voting thing is giving me flashbacks to a certain JRPG. If you manage to stop those fishhead troublemakers in the Central District, I can share some of my votes with you. We're probably not going to get a perfect run on this, but I am feeling compelled to actually play through this completely so far. Disable the 2 dangerous chronofluid devices they planted in the Central District. Mark their locations on your terminal map. They've tampered with a number of service robots, so be cautious when you run into them. Enrollment gift from the president. Please try it on. Glasses. What do the glasses do? So that's Chizaru. We have literally one person unlocked. Rewind station. There's the Gato. There's the exhibition room. That is a path that we weren't able to take. Here's one of our objectives, and there's our other one. And also, we have equipment. So after successful parry, press X to perform. These are locked still, so we can't do anything with them. Can we actually equip the glasses? Nope, we've got them equipped already. You can see them on our character there. Actively replenishing, bring changes within the Academy Citadel. That's fine. Collection progress. Maximum capacity of your chrono shells and maximum life shards. And then we have some keepsakes that we can get. We've got 0% of the votes. This is fine. So we are very, very odd proportions. We can actually get through here. We unfortunately still cannot get through here. I have a feeling we're going to get that as part of doing this side quest. I do have to wonder just how much they'll let us do. Charging station is busted. Aw. Got him. Okay, so we need to be getting up there to the charging station to fix it. So how do we get up? Oh, we have to go like a big loop around, don't we? Do I actually want to fight that? Probably not. Oh, it's a dive. I was not expecting a dive. Okay, so we can't get through there yet either. So many places that we just can't get through. And we can break stuff in the environment. Okie dokie. Okay, database updated. Election protesters, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so those are information things. Can we actually look down? No, we cannot. So I have a choice of right or left. The enemies are going to get tougher either way. Okay, listen here, you little dustbin. Don't be tempting me to beat the crap out of you. Okie dokie. So yeah, it looks like what we're going to end up doing is getting over here and going up and around. Okay, so we got another one of you. Can I dodge at all? Doesn't look like I have a dodge yet. I do have the shield, which I need to actually be using. Is Arcadia delayed? That is going to be blocking that for a while, probably. Keep reading. It's a downward dash with this. That gets me, I think, more restoration than I otherwise would have gotten. Okay, so we need to practice. Okay, which button was it to get the dodge? Okay, so it's left shoulder. I'm going to go ahead and heal. I want to see if we can parry this nonsense. Nope, not with that. Okay, so we got another database update. Which is... where was it? There it is. Okay, so we've got Anna, which is the umbrella stand robot. We've got smart trash cans. We've got Yuri's. We've got school regulators. 94. Students are strictly prohibited from viewing any films not available in the official media library. All students must enter hibernation pods monthly for short-term academic progress evaluation. Any abnormal phenomena observed within the campus must be reported immediately to the student council, and students must evacuate the area promptly. Experiments involving chronofluid require prior application of the student council. To the student council, research may only commence after formal approval. It's forbidden to privately retain any objects found near the door. No student... the door. No student may leave the campus without authorization before graduation. All intellectual property inventions, research achievements developed by students during their enrollment automatically becomes the property of Carmel upon graduation. Okay, so we're going to get more info from that. Have you noticed these strange doors around campus? They're said to be anomalous spaces created during experiments, each one connected to another world. We haven't found a way to open them. They're fused in place, immovable. Some say they're alien portals since the gravity near them always acts strange. A student kept telling me all sorts of unsolved mysteries about Carmel, urging me to stay alert to any unusual phenomena around campus. Intriguing. Huh. That one wants me to hit that. Checkpoint restores your chrono shells and saves your current status and game progress. Okay. If you choose to rewind at a checkpoint after being knocked down, you will revert to the last saved progress. Items and abilities acquired from your unsaved progress will be reset. Intriguing. Okay, so we've got a meanie there. That is one that we have not fought before. I was trying to do that. There we go. I need to heal. It was a painful fight. We got it. For you. Unlocking her additional skills. Okay. Can we actually use it to unlock one of those? No. I do want to go back here and hit that, though. Because I do not want to have to repeat that one. I do find it intriguing that we can't go into the background, but there's still, like, it looks like there's crates and stuff back there that would be interesting to kind of mess with. Okay, so that's a door. Yeah, and we can't do anything other than just go into it, so we have to go in here. This is going to get us a skill, isn't it? Press right trigger to slide on the ground or perform an aerial dash. We have the dash. That gets us into the low places now. It's a nice one. Okay, so this... yeah, just simple platforming stuff there. Collecting 3 shards increases them. Okay, so we got those going. Can I actually interact with you guys or no? That was our first one. And we kind of had to go that way. It was just like mandatory pretty much. Let's see, talk. This is the same thing. Oh, I didn't mean to. Nah, no. Ask about the election. Students with the highest votes will proceed to awards hall above. Principal will personally confer the title of Carmel Star. Any students who obtain a keepsake from them will inherit their votes associated with it. If you acquire a keepsake, you may submit it to you for registration and safekeeping in the cabinet behind you. Okay. Can we actually get back up to this thingamabobber? So we can restore that so we don't have to fight tougher enemies the entire time? And yes, I am still just getting used to the dang game, so it's going to be... I'm probably not going to get good during this playthrough. I will probably try and get good whenever I do streaming. We have to approach this from the left. Okay, I think I see what it wants. Too bad I can't... I do miss the ability to just look down. We got that one. It gives us... I believe that gave us a new database thing. That is Natasha the Service Robot. Programmed... Oh, it's been reprogrammed by the Fishhead Gang with an Armored Fist protocol. Yay. Oh, yeah, it's got... The fists are on its back. I kind of already saw that. I didn't notice it had little, like, human arms, too. I thought it was just big swole arms. While observing that distant planet, I noted that both its revolution and rotation appear abnormally slow, nearly approaching the state of complete stasis. First, I suspected a gravitational time dilation effect, but subsequent astronomical surveys revealed no nearby black holes or massive celestial bodies. Thus, I hypothesized that this phenomenon may be caused by the planet itself. I've picked up many identical-looking little objects. Guide told me they're memo cards. Students use them to record moments of their lives. You need a special device to see what's stored inside. What puzzles me is why so many of them are scattered on the ground. Guide explains that students assign value to these cards based on their content. The ones lying everywhere are ones that nobody wants. They may look the same on the outside, but what's inside makes all the difference. Seems the way the guide wanted to convey. Okay. We'll just take you guys out. So I think this is forward. Oh, aha. Yeah, we don't have access to that yet. That is totally going to be wall jump coming soon. Or later dream sequence within a memo card, causing another student who drew it to become trapped in their dream and unable to wake autonomously. In light of the student's prior clean record, in full cooperation with the Student Council in awakening the affected student, a mitigation penalty was applied, assigned to assist the Publicity Club in producing 1,000 memo cards for the celebration. Okay. Can't wait until we get wall jumps. That would be a nice thing to grab over there. And also, looks like there is... money! I see you there. Oh, I see you there even like double. Ouch. That was my own damn fault. Okay, can I get back up there is the question. I don't think I can. That is the maximum height. Oh, never mind. We got it. Gimme. So I need to be hitting the walls for wall chicken, it seems. I wonder if there's visual cues as to where those wall chickens are going to be. I mean, that's not... Ah! I was talking here. But yeah. I wonder if there's going to be visual cues for the wall chickens. That is a new enemy. We're just getting a lot of new enemies. We're not... Sharknado. Sharknado, serious. Okay, anyway. Members of the Fishhead Gang have been observed and partially mimic the combat techniques of Sailfish. The most skilled fighters earn the title of Cadre. This follower, wearing a shark mask, continuously disrupts the other candidates to ensure Sailfish is crowned the Caramel Star. Her codename is said to be borrowed from a classic film, though she's never actually seen it. Would we really consider that a classic? Dumb fun, absolutely. Classic, eh. Maybe some kind of quirky belief? Just don't go copying their style. What if I wanna? What if I wanna be fishy? Got it. Oh, God. I saw that coming, and I was like, I need to get away from this, but nope. No such luck. Oh, and it's another one of you. Yeah, I need to take care of this guy first. Break it. They do have little break pips on them, by the way. I am noticing that mechanic. Okay, so this guy is going to be a pain in the ass. Ow. Okay, so he just explodes. This is fine. I think I am going to be just abusing the crap out of the healing. No! I want to go there. Thank you. Because I want more lore. Because I'm actually intrigued by it. Haru and Annie. So it actually just has, like, the disciplinary history of them. Where's the name of this one? There it is. Automated vendor programmed by the Fish Gang with chaotic scribble protocol. Now using its mechanical arms to shake drink cans and hurl them at targets. Originally designed to sell beverages, it could recommend flavors based on a student's mood and restock favorites by tracking their preferences. Intriguing. I don't think we can hit this. Oh, we can. He can hit us as well. Okay. I mean, I'll take your points. Because there's no way for us to get through that wall. I mean, the little particles coming off of it make me think that I'm damaging it, but I'm not. I can tell you right now that I'm not. Hi. Did I really take damage while I was doing my attack there? You bastards. And I've already forgotten what control it is to block. Settings. Controller. Parry is left button. Okay. Parry is that. It's bad that I have already forgotten what the command is. Like, just this short period of time after getting it. Okay, so we got some more resources there. So not all of the wall chicken is... Okay, so if we go like this... Nope, we can't actually get the attack out. Oh, yeah, we can. There we go. So not all of the wall chicken is requiring breaking of the walls. Any idea how to fix it? Stab it. Map of the Central District has been loaded to the student terminal. Press Alt. Select to view it. Ooh, lovely. Okay, so where we want to go is up and to the right to get to that. There is a room over on the left. There's a room down there. This doesn't actually show... Yeah, these must be different districts to the left of the exhibition room and to the south of it. We do have a room up there north of the above the cat. Okay, so we have several rooms that we could go visit. Okay. And that is a dash that we can't... Can we actually... Oh, we can't. We could. What is down there? This is a strange storage room. Come a little closer there, Can Man. Oh, there's two of you. Anyone there? Yeah, I'll rescue in just a minute. Ta-da! I'm coming. I'm coming up. Gonna save the day. Whoop. And then we just get away from you. Because we don't want to get exploded by you. Just using up all of our resources. Oh, hi. Me, you. Come on. And yes, we could try and parry that, but I prefer dodging. Because if I don't get hit in the first place, I don't have to worry about anything. Could you hit that emergency door release up there? I can't reach it myself. You're a lifesaver. If you hadn't shown up, I would have spent the entire Centennial celebration trapped here. How should I call you, kind stranger? Fluffy Tail, or maybe Little Eggplant? She is kind of eggplant shaped. Ah, name's Kotama. Okay, thanks for the help, Little Eggplant. If I could, I'd totally give you credits to repay you for saving me, but I poured all my savings into the celebration. If you visit my shop, I'll waive the credit fee. Just brings me some Luminite as crafting material. Sweet! We got a few votes! Okay, so we've got a shop available now. And we got 0.3% votes! Yay! I have to say, the fake VSync on this throws me off every time because I think something's wrong with my monitor. I know that's dumb, but it's what it do. How are we looking on... Oh, we still have 2? Nice. So that is the direction we want to be going. Head of the Invention Club, endowed with innate creativity, she has designed countlessly wild imaginative inventions, each too ahead of its time to succeed commercially. In case she carries is like a bottomless treasure chest, no one can predict what she pulls out next. Cool. Hidden checkpoints, that's... Can't say I like hidden checkpoints, but I can live with that. It looks like we're going to need some kind of other movement tech to get up there. So it's not like it's letting me just have free reign yet. It's still letting me just kind of explore a few limited areas. I wouldn't be surprised. This comes with every kind of smaller Metroidvania. I would not be surprised in the least if there ends up being some kind of clipping technique to get into the environment so you can go to places where you shouldn't be. That or some kind of jump canceling to re-jump and double jump and stuff like that. Those are very common glitches to find in these types of games. We used it a ton whenever I was doing Alwa's Awakening speedruns. Reaches their detonation points. Once an enemy's detonation points are breached, they will stagger briefly, providing you with a prime opportunity to attack. I already figured out this one. Flawless victory. Haha. See, I can parry if I have to. Okay, so we got 2 of those now. But yeah, I can learn how to parry. I'm only semi-awful at games like this. Although, admittedly, Metroidvanias are something that I do tend to spend a bit more time on than other genres. It's usually Metroidvanias and RPGs. We got double jump. Speaking of jump canceling, we now have double jump. So we can get back up to Cat. We can get into... We're already semi-expanding the world. We don't have wall jump yet. If they hadn't offered me a reward I simply couldn't refuse, I would never have taken this deadly assignment. What? Is this really that deadly of an assignment? Before this, my most bragged about feat was single-handedly subduing 5 armed militants, an operation that remained the most illustrious moment of my career. I always used to say, if it's human, there's always a way to deal with it, but who would have thought that one day I'd be dealing with alien organisms? That day I saw one of those extraterrestrial creatures mimic a human form. The resemblance was flawless. Who knows if any of the scientists working closely with them might one day have been replaced. Great! Doppelgangers. Just what I always needed. Of course I need doppelgangers. Let's see. We do have this over here. I saw you hiding. I will, of course, take as many shards as I can get, because I'm going to get hit a lot. Okay, so that door is now open. We also can get this booger now. Increases the maximum capacity of our chrono shells. Actually, was this a fake wall? No. Got that. Now, one thing I could do is just keep the tough mode on. I don't think that's going to be exceptionally useful for me. Thanks to those fish-head troublemakers, stop causing trouble. The election should run smoothly now. I'll verify your candidate status right away. This is weird. What? Your information won't register in the candidate system. No worries, I'll give you a provisional candidate status for now so you can join as usual. But if this registration issue doesn't get fixed, you may end up getting disqualified from the Carmel Star election. Any votes you get won't count. I'm afraid only the principal, the top authority for this system, can fix the issue. According to regulations, you'll need to collect keepsakes from all 4 administrators to get to the principal's office, but they're all caught up in election right now. Get the keepsakes, meet the principal, and gather votes. Feel free to hand it over to me for safekeeping. Once you've collected them all, I'll unlock the passage to the principal's office. The Art Academy might be a good bit, however... The entrance to the Art Academy is blocked by those fish-headed students now. Please take those votes as an apology. Did we get more votes? I think it's this. Yeah, we're up a little bit. Where's the shop at? Check the map. Okay, so there's one up there. I want to explore some of these other areas. First things first, though. Let's go this way. Because we've got that, and we've also got you to talk to. What's your story, Morning Glory? Have you seen a starving cat around? It must have slipped out from the Biology Academy. If you spot it somewhere, feel free to feed it with this. Well, it's a disliver... Okay, we got an item from that. Something made for hungry cats. Let's go ahead and trade. Got chrono petals. These are not terribly expensive. Can enhance weapons. I'm actually liking our current weapon. We're probably going to get more. We did have slots for more weapons. Marks unexplored map rooms on the map. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that. We're going to go with expand memo card slots at Nito's workshop. I'm not sure if we need those yet. Don't think we're going to get too much use out of those either yet. Film entrusted by the president of Saya for Saya to restore. We also have some extra cat food. I'm going to go ahead and get another chrono pedal because it's actually going to be relatively easy to get these resources, I think. Okay, so we want to go get ourselves a cat. We also want to get that. Vote. Okay. Well, got rid of that one. See if we can actually double jump here. Why is it rubbing its head against me? That's a way of communication. What does that mean? Maybe something like, I could really go for some cat food right now. Give it a can. Yay, we got some cat food votes. I do not mind having cat votes. That was the wrong button. Still can't bust through that one. Why do we have more of these guys, by the way? Okay, so you should be relatively easy to take out. I just want to move you a bit further this way. Come on, waddle towards me, little bastard. So red means that's going to explode. Good to know. So that's one spot that we can't go down. Was there another spot in here that we were not able to reach? I don't think so. We have the checkpoints. We can't go up over here either. I have to say, pressing that button to dodge left feels weird. Mostly because I'm an incompetent idiot, but still. And it's 1,000 something to get more pedals. We don't have that much right now. Okay. So where we want to go, I want to check these two spots next, and then we'll go up to the art room. Yes, I am one of those Metroidvania players. I 100% want to check every direction I possibly can before I get into, like, the weird crap. We also, I don't remember, was there a way, was that, what was blocking us this way? Let's go double check what was blocking us that way. Do I have to fight? Oh, oops. Here's a heal. Call me a dumbass if you will. It will be deserved. Is there an enemy in here? No. We are burning through all of our points there. I don't know what that does. Does that just restore our chrono pedals or something? Okay, so this is how we get... My dude. Okay, it said something about sneaking around. So that thing is just hiding from us. Artificial gem. Kotama. Oh, shit. I'm not going to bother fighting that guy up there. He does not seem like he's going to be worth it. Are you kidding me? Okay. At least healing isn't terribly expensive. And not being able to look down is a little bit on the rough side. And yes, I do see the guy up there. Crafted artificially, used to enhance Kotama's weapons. When do we actually get to use those is the question. Timid enigmatic creature that curls into a ball when threatened. They're not a product of any academy's research. Their origin and motive for appearing on campus remains shrouded in mystery. Several witnesses claim they seem to be particularly fond of paper books. Aww. I feel bad killing it then. What? Oh, we've already gotten 6% of the map. And I have been kind of just dicking around and going kind of lazy. Can I hit this guy through the wall? Yes. Gimme. That means that I can probably hit those crystals through the wall as well. Nope. That one would have gotten it. Okay, so how do I don't see a way for me to get those yet. That's going to probably be some kind of a floating technique. Now, the question is, what do you think of the dash sound? This is a conversation I recently had in regards to Symphony of the Night as well. What do you think of the dash sound? Because in Symphony of the Night, it sounds like a broom. This one, it sounds kind of slimy almost. We're going to grab this. I would not mind a greater amount of coils. It looks like we can increase it, though. Okay, so we should be able to get more of that relatively soon. I could go farm that if I wanted to. Okay. So temporal oven gives us... Okay, so it looks like we're going to be able to... Oh... See. This is a skill board, kind of like the charms that you equip in Hollow Knight. Okay. Was not entirely expecting that. Expand memo card slots at Nito's workshop. I think I want to just buy their cat food. Marks the location of inactive map rooms on the map. So that's... I have a feeling we'll be able to equip those. We just haven't reached the tutorial point for it yet. Funnily enough. Okay, the other two directions was there and possibly there. So we want to go to the right, down, right again, and then to the left. Mostly because I'm trying to get all the items I can before we advance the story. Because I've played, I don't think it's going to be an issue here, but I have played a decent number of Metroidvanias where once you advance, you sometimes can't get things in the past. I don't think this one's going to be that way. I don't think it's going to be terribly unfair. Because so far, it's actually been pretty generous. Can I go down there? Yes, it's another one of you. So we can't get in there. Yeah, because that is a hard block. We're going to have to get some ability that allows us to open up the blue X walls. This next one is just down into the left. Why did we not get you? I think I see the way we're supposed to go there. That's another one of you guys that I feel really bad actually killing. Okay, so we got that. That's not the direction I wanted to go, game. Yeah, bastards. I wanted to go to the right. Why is it going to the left? I was facing fucking right. Okay, game. I want to go in there. Because I saw the dude go in there. That is ridiculous. Oh. What? The hell? I don't know why it's going. Oh, now it's dashing backwards. What in the hell? Okay, I'm not a fan of that. That teleporting me all the way back to the beginning does not feel very good. Give me all that. Well, at least it put me back here. I was about to say, if I have to go through that little teleporty thing again, I'm going to be mad. Hi, guy. Bronk. So there's another special gem. With how expensive they are, they're not terribly hard to get. I still want... I'm going to try it one more time. Ah! Figured! I was like, you better let me in there. Easiest way to get out, just whack something until you get teleported out. There is a setting to let you teleport through various challenges, so I'm slightly curious. So that requires something. To get through, because it looks like we might end up going around and then back up into there, judging by the look of things. Yeah, I need to get better at remembering to dodge. Arcadia is delayed. Okay, so we can't get into that one either. Okay, so it gives us a decent amount of freedom here. Wow, that was my own damn fault. But yeah, if you notice, just even going through this area gets us 600, even with how bad I'm playing. So, I don't think there's anything I have to worry about. I do notice the doors only exist once. Charging station's busted. I mean, you guys are fine over there. So that is that area. So now we just have to go to the art place. We've already explored all the places it'll let us go to right now. So our next location, I have a feeling we're about to learn some things here. I almost got you. What does this database one say? In the Central District, there's a student named Chizuru. She introduces herself as Student Council Secretary General. She always seems tense, often looking exhausted, but no matter what I ask, she always answers with patience. She's a good person. Well, I mean, that's more patience than what I have. I'm not a super patient person. I get tired of bullshit pretty easily. What was the other one in here? I think it was Astronomer's Journal. No. It said we had a new one. Is it regulation? Okay, yeah. These are some weird rules, by the way. Just gonna leave that one out there. I see you over there, you weird little anglerfish looking bastard. Rare to see someone step up as a challenger. Bravery or just plain foolishness? All enrolled students are eligible. Candidates may campaign by any means permitted. If candidate challenges another student to a vote duel, requires all the defeated candidates' votes. At the end of the event, the student with the most votes will proceed to the principal's office and be granted the title of Carmel Star. So we kind of just have to win to proceed. You're the one disrupting our plans. Comrade Sailfish makes overconfident fools pay. As I jump immediate. For fuck's sake, I'm just trying to swing at it. What are you guys gonna say to me? You've made it this far? I mean, I've made it through 6.6% of the map. It's not like I've made it. Little Eggplant. Wow, we already have the name Little Eggplant. I have a feeling the merchant lady is going to be the actual enemy of this. Got squids. Kind of like the aesthetic of the squid ones. I don't know why. They're kind of punk, gothy kind of looking things, but with like baseball shirts. The shark ones look like they're into bondage. The attack cannot be parried by red light ones cannot be parried. Understandable. I just plan on trying to dodge as many of the attacks as possible. I saw your fight in the central city. No doubt you're more than qualified for the election. But if you can't beat me here, then this is where your journey ends. I need to be parrying a bit more often. But I keep getting afraid, so I just don't. Oh, they're changing. Ooh, hi. Warning. Oh, how am I supposed to dodge that? I thought I could parry that. Ah, fuck you, game. That was bullshit. And you know it. We're going back to the checkpoint. That was bullshit, game. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. We already know about that. We have 4 out of 6 of them. We don't have to worry about that being a thing. But no, that fight was... I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge the laser beam thing, because I dashed, but you have to actually, like, just dash into even more pain to try and dodge it, which is going to get you hurt. A residual, yeah. Restores the Chrono Shell and the Life Jade, blah, yada, yada. Okay, so that's your silk, basically. Ow. Yeah, I don't want to send them into second stage yet. I want to get them down to 1 purple if all possible. Well, that was bullshit as well. And I just need a second, you little shit. Okay, so there's their pissy boss mode. And they get rid of the purple, unfortunately. Yeah, I have to just basically dodge into getting hit to get that one. Can I please have, like, just half a second to dodge your bullshit? Fuck you. And how long that takes to work is fucking ridiculous. I do think that needs to be shorter. That is longer than Hollow Knight's recharge. That is... This boss, I can beat this boss, but I need it to actually, you know, have patterns that are not complete horseshit. Well, that was my dumb. That was my dumb as well. I'm getting tilted is what's causing me problems here. Especially with how long it takes to do that fucking recharge. Okay, get... Oh, nope. What? I was above you, you fuck. Well, thank you, game. I was trying to recharge, but it wouldn't let me do that for like half an hour, it felt like. Because, yeah, I landed and then I was pressing the button and it took like 4 tries to get it to stick the button for some reason. Okay, so that is the... Not even a third. It's like maybe 40% life. Hey, I'd actually dodged it that time. Yeah, I need to be just parrying that. Wow. Congratulations on... I'm gonna have to go back look at the footage of that. I think he hit me whenever I wasn't even in the fucking attack zone of that. I want to say I was almost a character's width away from it. Unless I'm mistaking the hit zone of that. I'm not mad at the game, but I do find some of the aspects of this to be slightly irritating. It's not as polished as I'm expecting for this type of combat. And yes, I am not being perfect at the game. This is our first boss fight. I wonder if he restores his purple gauge thing there. His stagger gauge, if we get him up to this with just one left. We're going to test that on this one. I'm not going to do a Y attack or triangle attack depending on which controller you're using. Okay, so there's his pissy mode. He's going to jump up, and he's going to do this number. We see 1, see 2, and then we dash this way. He does keep his... Oh, for God's sake. Come on. Oh, fuck you. I did a parry there. I don't know why that didn't count. Okay, so he's going to be doing that again. Come on. Got him. Die, you fiend. You bastard. Wristband damage beyond repair. Carrying it enhances Kotama's basic abilities. Yay, we got an accessory. And we got a number more votes. Unlocking her additional skills. Cool. I don't know how that applies to us, but we got more votes. I'm hoping there is one of those, whatchamacallits to the right here. Who the hell are you? Them some long sleeves. For some reason, that's reminding me of the little animation channel that I sometimes watch. Wow, that was some fight back there. I'm surprised you managed to defeat her. I am too. I still need to go back and look and see what the hitbox on that was. Someone remind me. Anyway, I'm Juliet, the president of the student council of this academy, Citadel. Pleased to meet you, Kotama. So it's kind of a mix of like big boobs and lollies so far. So very anime fan service, unfortunately. After such a grueling fight, how about you feeling about the Carmel Star election now? Yeah. Anyway, it's important to gain everyone's support. I just need to keep winning. It's important to gain everyone's support. Brilliant. Exactly. Student support means everything in this election. You need at least... Okay. Take this gate to the Art Academy. You need at least 2% of the votes to pass through. Given your effort, I'm offering you a special chance to earn more votes. Here's the deal. Some films managed by the council got scattered across the campus a while ago, a dozen in total. If you manage to retrieve most of them, let's say 10, I'll reward you with a share of votes, but of course be prepared for challenges along the way. So we're trying to get films. Okay. Can I look at my inventory? That's a new one. With the sleeves. Got a lot of stuff to unlock with further exploration. So this guy, Sailfin, Little bit irritating on that pattern. Of course, I think it's just because this is my first time playing the game. Obviously, if I was doing like speed runs of it or something like that, I'd have gotten used to it by now. Collectibles, we have a bunch of stuff in there. Wearing it does something, but we don't really have a slot to wear stuff. I legitimately do not know like what half the stuff in our menus do. Those are just their projections. Okay. Interactive art, performance art, and theater performance. Best to just ignore them, and we're not going to ignore the clouds. Because they're jerks. The clouds can just suck it. Yeah. It's bad that just like basic platforming is my biggest enemy. Carmel installs monitoring devices for temporal coils, hazardous areas. A minimum quantity of temporal coils must be maintained to open the corresponding isolating doors. I mean, we only have 2. We need 5? I stood before a painting, gazing at the random scattered color patches on the canvas. A description plaque nearby elaborately explained the artist's inspiration, but I felt nothing. The campus is filled with all kind of artworks, but I can't distinguish good from bad, much less grasp their value. The only thing I can truly perceive is the smell of paint mingled together. It is worth noting, a number of those incomprehensible pieces of art out there are just tax evasion scams. The artist gets about 25 to 40K. It gets valued at like however many millions and then gets donated so they can count that as a loss on their taxes. That's basically how it functions. Okay. Scribbles across the campus walls, hurling paint at anyone who interrupts its artistic flow. Man, I have never related to a robot so much. Key designated for activating hibernation pods. Each awakening orb is calibrated to revive only a single occupant. What's the deal with this abstract painting? Oh my god, Becky! What is with these abstract paintings? Did I really take damage from Painterbot? I took damage from Painterbot. Oh. It's actually a boss. Can I not have a giant AoE hitting me in the face? Come out of it. There is no dodging that if you haven't locked that thing into like one side or the other. That is ridiculous. Yes, I get it. You are Mr. Stabby McGee. Let's get you over here. Die, you fiend. Shrieking Screech. While restoring the original painting, decided to reinterpret through a modern lens. Okay. We got another Temporalis. Got a few of those now. Yeah, we've got the Awakening Orb, but we've got 7 of those. What are you doing here, Navigator? We are already late for departure. Sorry, I lost track of time completely. Each exhibit here exudes its unique charm. I got so engrossed, and before I knew it, I ended up lost in this art wonderland. Can't you just admit you're lost? Sometimes owing up to one's mistake takes courage. Yes, it does. I'm looking at you. Anyway, although I doubt you'd hate watch this far in. So that's how that door up there opens. Thanks so much. I'm Ray, the Navigator of Arcadia. Nice to meet you. Pretty cool name. Sounds like it could conquer distant stars, but of course, that's only possible if you can leave here, so thanks for the help. Looks like you're using temporal coils. I've got something here that might be perfect for you. This is a rewinder the president gave you, but I find teleporting a bit dizzying. If you ever get lost, feel free to use it to return to Arcadia. I'm heading back there now. Got a shipment to pick up at the Central District. By holding that in most areas of Caramel, you can rewind the last rewind station, saving your current state and game progress. I'm not sure I actually understand how that works. Never use it to transport food, otherwise something terrible could happen. So we don't want to do that with the cat food. Okay, so we need to go up here and go to the right. I'm going to avoid using that because we have the cat food. I don't want something horrible to happen to the cat. Arcadia seems to be all powered up. Seriously, what even fuels that train? Okay. Okay, so where we want to be going is there. What are we loading that's taking so long to load? Oh no, I've got a spinny wheel of doom. Okay, that's not so bad. Stalk me. Oh. Okay, so we got 6 of those. I have a feeling that's gonna be a merchant. Left there. Here you are, Kotama. I hurried out earlier without explaining my thanks. Please, take this memo card as a token of my gratitude. Nito handles the memo card assembly in Arcadia. It might be worth paying her a visit. Oh, and now Arcadia can travel between unlocked stations. If there's a station you wish to visit, come find me in the crew room on the left. Okay. Effect slightly increases base attack. A memo card gifted by Kotama. Okay. Can we actually equip that, though? Because so far, we haven't been able to equip those. At least not through this menu. Maybe we can somewhere else. Oh, there she is. Cute. I kind of like Johnny Bravo bot. Oh, this is what's her face. Yeah, that's the one we already rescued. You are the one we need to talk to. Various bonus effects. Memo cards can only be equipped and edited at Nito's workshop in Okay, that's why we couldn't equip it. Can help enhance your weapons and unlock new memo card slots using retrieved slots. Never seen you around here before. I like her design. Kind of quirky, kind of weird. Sentient hair in a Doc Ock kind of way is really cool. And she doesn't look like fan service. You got something pretty cool there. Let me check out that umbrella spear. Although it is worth noting her hair be extra poofy. She got kind of a fox vibe going on. Here you go. That's interesting. Like, super intriguing. Hey, Longtail, oh, they all have tails, by the way. Yes, I'm already aware of this. But she's got fox vibe. Where did you nab this umbrella sphere? Name's Kotama. Weird name. Anyway, not a big deal. You know what? This umbrella sphere isn't from our engineering club. Disciplinary supervisors letting those muscle hands handle such a delicate piece of art. What a waste. I'll help amp up its power. Just promise me that you won't hand it over to those muscle heads. That's the attitude. But for the upgrade, I'm going to need special material. I had a piece once. Hid it behind a specific painting in the Art Academy. Find it, and it's all yours. Okay, so we can put these in there. I don't know what... Oh, yeah, that just adds little things, and this can go there. Okay, so that is memo card setup. So slightly increases attack and marks locations of inactive map rooms on the map. Okay, we have the money for those. Press X to perform a follow-up attack and coat the target with a large amount of fluid. RB plus X to consume charges and perform a series of thrust attacks that deal high damage. I mean, I suppose I could just buy both of these. I think I'd rather have the parry counter first. Okay, so it costs resources to get those as well. This one just requires the little pyramid resources. Spending charges to activate various active skills with each weapon. When your charges are running low, detonating an enemy coated in with fluid restores your charges. Okay, so we have a charge. We don't have plural there. That's going to be another merchant. The area has been temporarily turned into a pet room. Found some notes here. Seems like everyone loves cats. There are 5 cats in total within Carmel. If you manage to find them all, something good might just happen. Cool. Okay, so we can get more Chrono Shell with that. Oh, never mind. It was just resources we had up there. How big is this place? I have to say our home base is kind of large. That leads me to believe we're going to have quite a few people here. Especially since it is multiple floors. Yeah, that's 2 floors high back here. Intriguing. And also, we have a spot here that's going to have wall jump for us. We do a little bit more damage. It's not enough for it to be like a real worthwhile factor. I just want to see what happens if we kill Johnny Bravo Bot. It just resets. Okay. So we don't have the money to mess with you. We can go ahead and grab this reset real quick. I'm debating how far in I want to go on the first impression here, because I want to kind of save this for a stream as well. Turn to the crewman, notice something terrible. What's up? Look at this train, it's so empty and quiet, no sense in celebration at all. Today is the eve of the centennial celebration. This train should be buzzing with excitement, shouldn't it? The president mentioned some trouble at the Academy Citadel. He specifically said Arcadia is a safe haven separate from the flow of time. So long as you're on board, you're protected from any danger. And though I don't quite get it, I do wish Arcadia could be more lively. Sure, I'll bring more people. I'll steer Arcadia over in a whoosh. Use the station platform gates to call Arcadia to this station. Okay, so it is just a fast travel and save spot kind of thing. So whenever we get to those stations, these are just easily accessible tools, which is kind of nice. Okay, so we've got a few places we can go. The place we're supposed to go is to the right, but we should be able to get to that room on the left over here. Because we will have 5 whenever we go in here, right? Yeah. No, we won't, actually. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. We won't have 5. There is something up above us that I can't get to just yet. But yeah, the room I was thinking of is... Let's go ahead and take out both these paint bots, as they cause me more damage than I heal from them. But yeah, the one we needed 5 for is in this next room. So we need some way to improve our maximum cards. Which isn't going to be too hard to do, I don't think, but it's definitely there. So yeah, we only have one way to go. We've already accomplished everything else. Let's go ahead and get this back up to 6 so we don't end up fighting a boss that is in hard mode. I don't think we fought a boss in hard mode yet, except for the one early on. So what it looks like is that this room to the right of us is going to allow us to come down through the top and get that temporal coil. Oh, what are you? Where's the new one? I think... Which one did you add? Hibernation pods, I think, is the new one. That seems awfully like a boss fight room. We'll go in there in just a minute. Oh, yeah, we're gonna... Unfortunately, we're going to need to. I think this is where we get our wall climb. I've received a message from the disciplinary supervisors. Looks like Clara, the administrator of the Art Academy, is right in the theater below us. But to unlock the gate, we'll need to solve these puzzles and free these disciplinary supervisors. Use the awakening orb you just found to solve puzzles. Give any of them a try. I've marked the remaining orbs on your map as well. There's one. There's two, and we already have the third. Somewhat displeased expression. Frozen holding the same pose. So these, do they have any dialogue on them? Revive only a single occupant. Okay. This definitely feels like we're going to be getting wall jump in here somewhere. Oh, I see you. Oh. Oh, I can't get to it yet. You reveal it and you don't get it. No. Okay, so they are ranged flyers, which can be a problem, but I think we'll be okay. That one at least felt like it was giving us a hint there. And yeah, the non-boss ones are absolutely a lot easier to kill than the other ones. I don't like music. It's not just that I can't appreciate it. Listening to it is pure torment. Julia explained to me that the high-frequency sound waves in music make it difficult for me to maintain my form. Rock music in particular deals the most severe damage. So to get to that guy, we got to go down and around. Or up and around. I'm not sure which. Admittedly, I am not sure how we're supposed to get up there. It has to be down and around. And I am hearing enemies. So this is a large room. Yeah, I'm just going to take it methodically. Got a new enemy down there, too. Give me my resources back. Thank you. We're most constantly communicating, but we do truly understand one another. As the celebration approaches, we are launching a literacy award centered around the theme of communication. That's kind of cool. As far as these dancer bots, Spinning and leaping ballet automaton whose graceful movements conceal lethal precision kicks that they deliver directly to our face. Ow! That was my own dumb ass that got hit by that one. I saw it. I didn't press that. Actually, nope. For a second there, I thought maybe the trash was the indicator. Okay, so we got that. So we have left and right. I think left is going to be... I don't think left is going to be progress. We're going to go that way soon, but I think I want to do the loop following where these umbrellas are taking us. Oh, bite me, game. Okay, so we've got that way. Okay, there is a red X there. We are so going to get something to break through those. Because we saw blue ones earlier, too. Remembering where they are is a bit of a challenge. Okay, is there another one up here? Kind of want to bait them out, so I don't have to fight them on these moving platforms. Because some of these moving platforms do disappear underneath us. Okay. Think I see what I need to do. To get the stuff up there. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it without climbing anyway. Because we need to be able to go up on those purple vines to be able to get up there. We are at hostile levels now, again. I'm just paranoid about missing my wall chicken. Okay, so we've got that. We've got another boss fight. Oh, I can't dash through you! He recovered from that way faster than I anticipated, you fucker! Yeah, we're going to the checkpoint. But he recovered from that way faster than I anticipated. Give me back all my resources, please. Thank you. Oh. I'm just trying to get a heal in. Don't pay me any mind. And his recovery from being stunned is awfully quick. Oh, yeah. Dodging doesn't actually give us a dodge. Goodbye, you fiend. Oh. Well, we're almost 10% map exploration. What do we have for these? Spinning Discus, the sculptural art. Yeah, he was... his recovery is fast from being stunned. That might also be because we have the little time breach thing going on. That planet has developed a unique social structure and culture, with its writing system being the most fascinating aspect. We're getting another ability, though. What ability are you giving me? Yay! We can now go up chronoplant walls. Kind of sad that we can't jump off of all walls, but it's fine. I can live with that. But that gets us access to quite a few new things. Such as a room up here that I don't think we're supposed to be going in right now. I want to learn painting too. What is this one? A portrait of the Art Academy administrator. Wonder if that's a secret item. It feels like it, and also feels like we have done 1/10 of the game already. So I don't think I'm going to do this as a recorded series. I think I want to do it as a streamed series. So we're going to go ahead and call it there, and I'll be replaying this part on stream, but we will probably beat this and do it for a proper review as well. Okay, so there's that. Bud, you are a jerk. But keep gaming, have fun, peace out. I had fun with this. It's a decent Metroidvania as far as like the gameplay goes. So definitely give it a try if you're into Metroidvanias, and I will see you guys next time.